You don't have to be quiet. You can keep talking. When it's live, he'll just tell us that we are live.
And we are live. Tala Dhoni, oh, the old Dhoni is back. 2016 first 50, man. And you are all saying that he's gone. He's finished. He's done and dusted.
2016.
Since 2016 or 18?
18.
Which is it?
16 and 16.
Oh my God.
That 2 sixes, double Javed Miandad of Akshar Patel.
Are you telling us that 2016 was the
So in
last
5
time
years he hasn't hit a...
MS Dhoni got a half century?
No.
So, wait.
So that's 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21.
That's
5
5 years.
seasons.
They won 2 IPLs in that time. Let's be fair.
Yes. Without MS hitting a half century.
My
Then
goodness.
this may not augur very
Boss.
well for that he's got.
No, but I have to say, no matter what, MS might have lifted them to 131 and all, but a proper flop show.
This
from
is going to
CSK
be a
batting.
proper 130-ish kind of a thrilling run difference.
Tell our viewers what was your prediction.
Okay. As a Chennai Super King, when I started, I said that the prediction would be 210. Our producer Saransh said 147.
Just Saransh, show your face quickly. Saransh,
147.
the only one who
He's
came
the only one who
close.
came close.
147 he said.
Yeah.
You guys are arguing about
210, 182, 175, how many?
160.
all of us got it wrong.
All of us got it horribly wrong. And I don't think any one of us expected it to happen this way.
That was thanks to, okay, let me be the devil's advocate and factually say KKR bowled brilliantly, CSK batted horribly.
That is true.
I
because
think
the
so.
pitch-
Even if CSK loses
Do you know
today,
one thing I wanted to say? Ricky Patel.
Again,
Hi,
Ricky. Hi,
Ricky, our
Ricky.
good friend from the US. I would like you to correct us because sometime in live TV we end up making mistakes. I want to test Siddharth Vaidyanathan's knowledge. Vishwanathan, sorry, his knowledge. Without having seen the phone or anything or any laptop or anything, he has just said, out of
2016.
pure memory, that last time MS Dhoni got a 50 in IPL
Was
was 2016.
And he was not playing for Chennai Super Kings at that
My
time.
God.
It was
RPS.
Rising Pune Super Giant.
So for CSK, he's
If he's wrong, please tell us so that we can roast him. But if he's right, also tell us.
No, but we are going to roast him irrespective of whether he's right
But
or
is
wrong.
that a...
Because CSK. because the way they perform.
No, but
today-
they've got some decent...
No, they've got decent. I am telling you this, that loss, because they're going to lose, in my
your
opinion,
opinion.
that loss is going to be overshadowed by Dhoni's.
Achha, tell me one thing. This, okay, serious question. All of you answer. As a Dhoni fan, and all of us are, if you followed Indian cricket, there's no way that you're not a
Absolutely.
Dhoni fan.
True.
But has this half century, it's a loaded question, has this half century done more harm than good to CSK? I'll tell you why. One, CSK may end up losing the game. More likelihood of that happening than winning. They can win also, and I can say that. But the second bit is that this half century may allow him to play some 7, 8, 10 games in this season. Had he got out earlier, he may have said, no, I don't.
Okay, I will disagree. Number one, that they're going to lose this. Okay.
Third, what you think 131 they'll be able to?
You know, IPL has seen low scoring thrillers. I'm the
Okay,
KKR
chalo.
fan here. I'm
That-
saying, okay, let's just wait and watch.
Not gonna happen.
MI, Trinidad and Tobago, they couldn't even get to 99.
Boss, you remember Rajasthan?
2011 Champions League.
Champion.
And are to on a road in Bengaluru.
What was that Rajasthan RCB game? 120. Rajasthan RCB game 127 odd runs and 64 the other team got bowled out.
Bowled out, yeah.
Right.
So we're not ruling anything out here.
But it's not gonna happen today. Not gonna happen.
Next time, so please also discuss Umesh Yadav's comeback.
We will.
will.
First, answer the question.
It is going to be a redemption for MS Dhoni. Of course, he played Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narine horribly. Yes. He still can't pick them. Still
What
can't
is the
play them.
stat about last time he hit
Yes.
Narine for 4?
Yes.
Sunil Narine for
Last year, MS Dhoni hit 1-4 in those 10 years that he played Sunil Narine.
First time ever.
And it was of a free hit. It was an edge to third man for a boundary.
Wow.
So you're saying, fantastic stats. You're saying in 10 years of playing Sunil Narine,
He's never hit a boundary.
MS Dhoni has hit one boundary of it.
And that of a free hit, which was an edge, not even a middle one.
I don't think as a CSK fan you should be sharing such stats.
Yeah, but he's a statistician first
Incredible.
and foremost.
I'm a stats guy first, events guy later, and an MS Dhoni fan later, and a Chennai Super Kings fan much later.
I mean,
And
I'll-
sports
I have-
journalist
Oh.
last. Sports journalist last.
I mean, let's be fair.
But I thought I
here.
covered that in the third point. No?
What, statistician?
Events and stats, I'm a sports journalist only. No, the
There's too many
Events and
different
what are
things.
two different
Too
Events
many
for
different
club.
things.
match events, key moments.
But now I actually
I
want
thought
to know
events as
whether he has
in
scored
dance
any
party
50s.
and marriages and
No conflict of interest.
I don't
Like
know.
Srinivasan, no conflict
events,
of
it
interest.
sounded like something, right? Events
See,
somewhere.
the tone was set by Umesh Yadav. He got rid of our orange cap winner Rituraj Gaikwad.
And ruined
Low
all our
tone.
fantasies in the process. All of them.
Low
how many
Go
people
to.
picked Ruturaj Gaikwad in your fantasy
Me.
team?
I actually,
I do.
in my
Sarancha producer.
That's
also.
in my fantasy,
No,
in
Shane,
my fantasy pick,
please reveal you
I
picked
said-
him as a captain.
I
Please
picked him as a
reveal.
captain.
No,
I'm
I
like,
did not pick him
oh,
as a
come
captain.
on.
I picked Jadeja as captain, but he was also too slow.
I have two teams. So one team I said, let's go with Rituraj. Well,
Not a
that
bad
team
choice
was-
considering he's an opener, won the orange cap, but today.
Today was just a bad choice all right.
I remember his reaction when he got out though. He was like, oh my god, like he was jumping here and then like how can he get out so early?
Okay, Umesh Yadav.
Yes.
What a spell.
What a spell.
You think that the whole thing of him not getting picked in the auction, first round didn't get picked, that's hurt him somewhere.
That's
Is
It's not,
that the
it's not
fire?
just that. I mean, it's, last few years, he's become a bit of a meme, unfortunately, on social media.
Why
which
is
is a
that?
bit unfair because he's become a bit expensive, wayward. I mean, he was
Expensive
describing-
not in the auction.
No, not in the
Expensive
auction,
with the ball.
on the field. And people tend to forget that 2012-14 time, when he was at KKR, ironically, he was a very key player at that point.
By the way, a key stat I must give you: MS Dhoni is the oldest Indian player to score an IPL 50.
My goodness.
Yes. 40.
Polite applause. Polite applause.
Old is
Polite
gold.
applause.
40 years and 262 days.
A vintage car can get old, but quality will never get old.
So one thing, what I found fascinating about Dhoni, and I think it requires a lot of self-belief.
Yeah.
Let's say, we don't play international cricket, but if you played like club cricket or whatever, and if I'm batting and I can't strike the ball and I'm struggling against a bowler, the self-confidence is so low that I will play a rash stroke,
Correct,
get out,
correct.
because the ego takes over and saying, no, I'm struggling.
Yes.
I can't look like this.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like amateurs like us.
Yeah, correct.
We have that ego. Can you imagine an international player when he's struggling, how bad he's looking? But this is what I give him credit for. To have that equanimity at that time, to be calm, under pressure,
True.
that situation, he knows, okay, fine, people must be, okay, honestly, all of
Eureka
us were
moment
loved.
for me. Eureka moment. How can I ever forget? That shows that my memory is also fading into oblivion.
I don't think it is.
Your memory.
Chennai Super Kings, RCB, Dhoni hitting a 50. Both and hitting Umesh Yadav for 24 runs, man.
Oh.
So
So the
the
sack was wrong.
sack
The sack
was
was wrong. The sack was wrong.
I admit it myself, yes. But because Chennai lost that game, that's why I'm in shock. 1 run, they lost by 1 run.
Right.
Because
Which
Shardul,
year was that?
2019.
2019.
Shardul did not bloody
His
go
stat
for the
is
run.
wrong.
In
Yes.
fact, Praveen Akurati is saying that he has scored a lot of 50s in
Not lot of
2017,
50s,
18 and
but
19.
he scored a 50 in 2019, I remember that.
So what
And
was 17 and
2018.
18, no 50s?
18 he scored.
Next time, don't give stats, huh? They'll make memes of you. And then
Yeah, you'll become the Umesh Yadav of this team.
But for
Umesh
me,
is a meme.
For me, Dhoni of course got those boundaries towards the end. People thought they might not even cross the 120 mark. They used 131 and all. But still a very poor total. No
Yeah, I
need
mean,
to say.
even if you look at his 50,
Not
his
looking at
50
you, though.
His 50 of 38. I mean, great that he reached those 50 runs and they're 50 very valuable runs.
Vishal Sharma is saying, Nikhil, we want you at Sports Star. This is also our chance. We have
Come
We're
on,
parent
yeah.
channels here, man. Come on.
What about our fans who watch us on the English platform? So,
Yeah,
Steve Waugh, Mark Waugh, that's okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 50 of 38, let's get back to business here. Not a great strike rate. Even though those 50 runs were very important. I mean,
What is the strike rate then? 50 of 38?
who the math was here?
120?
130?
130.
100.
Which is equivalent to his.
Why are you
career
saying not
strike
great?
125
if you
something,
back
isn't it?
that long, I'm
No,
sorry.
but see, at
12,
that time, look at the
36.
situation, 5 down for
120.
nothing,
Also valid
and he
three.
came out to bat. If he was going to, there's no way that he could have got
Gone
better
for broke,
strike rate.
probably
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
See,
I think under the circumstances,
KKR
amazing now.
feeded him with the fact that, okay, Chakravarti and Narayan,
And Narayan
okay,
both were there, correct.
both were there. So you just
Yes.
couldn't get him away. Now, until the 17th over, they were 80. We are thinking, are they even, there was a prediction.
131. Well done, guys. Who said 130?
Acha, also,
130.
didn't he use Venkatesh Iyer as a bowling option?
But he didn't need to.
But
No,
that's
that's why.
okay,
Why
they
do you
already
need
had the
Venkatesh?
game in the bag.
Andre Russell and Venkatesh will share 2 overs each.
Yeah, but Russell is that bowling
Yeah.
option, so probably not.
No,
But
but
Russell
Russell.
has been bowling in the death for
Yeah,
a number
but
of
he
years
is
now.
the one who proved
Leak.
to be the
Yeah.
weak link.
He can
He
go
got
either way as a
Actually,
death
Shivam
bowler.
Mavi also got smashed in the last
Initially,
over. No, in the last over.
Last
He
over.
actually
He bowled a
had-
great third
He had
over.
only given 21 runs of his 3 overs.
third over.
In the last over, he gave away runs.
No, so he went for runs in
14
the first 2 overs, had a fantastic third over,
And then 14
got
runs in
hammered.
the last over, where that free hit 6 or whatever.
Yes.
it was.
Yes, correct.
No ball 6.
No ball 6.
Free
Free hit was 0.
Free hit was
free hits,
0.
both free hits today 0. Both free hits today.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, Umesh, that.
But as a
first over
CSK fan, do you still think they are making the playoffs? Even though we both picked them to reach the playoffs?
There are 64 matches still to be played. Chennai still have to play 13 more. This
I
is
thought
just
this is
one
a question
half
best answer after the game. What did they win?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't
actually.
think so.
I mean, yeah, I would like to go with him, but I'm a fan of KKR and I've seen them lose enough close games. So I'm keeping.
Okay, I'm going to take
whatever.
comments now.
Great.
Lots of them. Avinash Avi says, Dhoni, please retire. There are youngsters like Jagadisha waiting in the wings for past 2 years. There is no use of
Tell
this
this guy.
knocks. When you are 40 and not at your best, you should gracefully retire. But Avinash Avi, I think under the circumstances, great knock. And remember, in these situations, yes, when you're, really rolling and your innings really going, good guns, then these youngsters will do well. But when you're in a situation like this, then only Thala Dhoni can save you. Experienced man
That's true.
like MS Dhoni can.
There's a super chat.
What is the super chat question? Super chat hasn't come. I'm going to quickly take other comments.
How do you
there we
rate
are.
Sheldon Jackson's keeping?
MSD is CSK's highest run scorer in 2019. Praveen Akurti is saying.
Yes.
To you for saying that he has
I admit it, I got it wrong, but I got that
Hey, but
150.
look at that comment.
How
How,
do you
Aman
rate
Jaiswal.
Sheldon Jackson's
Yeah, Palash Swami.
Outstanding
very, very
stumping.
good. Very, very good.
Who's it? That's Palash Swami. He's a regular watcher. That's a super
Palash
chat.
Hey, Palash. Thanks for the question.
And I specifically said they have kept him in the sense maybe he's batting better than Nabi. Also because of his keeping, they think that he'll keep better wickets than Billings.
Yeah, maybe
That's
to
what
the
I said.
spin that Billings might have struggled.
No, he did well. Even when they thought about review or whatever, Naran, he said no.
He said
the
no,
ball
and it was going
way
way
down
down.
leg.
Way down,
His
correct.
entire
But he
reaction.
spoke
Big
in
shout
Hindi
out
to
to
Narayan.
Sheldon Jackson. That was the only. I didn't
He
understand
spoke
that
in
one either.
Hindi to Narayan.
I probably
Badhiya,
thought,
badhiya, shabash.
he probably thought Narayan is.
The overseas conundrum again.
Narayan can
Narayan has
understand.
Indian roots.
Indian roots.
The overseas conundrum
I
again.
understand Hindi.
Arey, he understands his
No,
name
not
is
all of
Sunil.
them.
yaar.
But
I'll tell you,
Sunil.
I have been to
अच्छा वो
Kerala,
इंडियन नहीं मार्क किया हमने.
many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
And the Indians there, or the Indians that came
The
as bonded
diaspora, no?
laborers, many years ago, they do not understand Hindi. However, the bit of influence that they have is on food. So you get few
yes.
food items,
Yeah.
which they call something completely different.
Oh,
to
God.
what it is? Yeah. So like chola bhaturas are called doubles there. It's like kind
Doubles.
of
Doubles?
kind of like chola.
But
bhatura.
I know one thing they call Ram Ram.
Ram is Ram.
Ram is Ram.
Ram is Ram.
But
Ram is Ram.
they don't understand Hindi, but they have something called the chutney music, which is
Oh, yes.
basically reggae beats
Reggae beats.
with Bhojpuri lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called
Brilliant.
chutney music.
Like what an amalgamation, no? Like,
I'm a
what a
hunter.
fusion.
But to answer Palash Swami's question, as
Amazing.
good keeping reminded me of MS Dhoni actually. How quick he was in that Robin
In fact, even
Uthappa
Sachin tweeted comparing him to that. He said that it reminded him very much
Great
of.
minds.
Huh?
Great minds. what
Indeed.
can I
Think
say?
alike.
we have Ajinkya Rane and Venkatesh Iyer.
Of
Oh,
course.
there comes our
back.
predictions were right in that regard.
So
Yeah,
quick
but that I think everyone knew.
Yeah.
CSK are winning
KKR.
by a small margin.
No, KKR winning it. I picked
KKR
KKR to win
winning
even
it,
before
for
the
sure.
match started.
It's 4 against 1 and we'll see.
Aman Jaiswal is saying Shreyas Iyer super captain. Yes, great
Oh,
start.
absolutely. Very,
Great
very
start.
good strategy he's done thus far, at least.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Abhishek Singh is saying Mahi will get his form this season. We hope so.
We
because
sure
we
do,
know that
sir.
he's towards the end of his career and all of us would want to see a great season from him. So,
KKR tried to
Shurva
chase it.
Ghosh is saying, forget winning and all. Shurva is saying they will, KKR's aim is not to win. Their aim is finish it in 15 overs.
That is correct. Actually, your net run rate might come into play.
They have been plagued by net run rate for the past 2 editions
Correct,
of the
correct,
IPL.
Karthikeya Tripaঠি's comment I will take. He says, Sir, I am really sad to see such a good conversation watched by only 92 people. No problem, Karthikeya. We love the 92 who join us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't care about numbers. It could be 90, it could be 900. And there are days when we've had 900, we've had 1200, 1300 people watching us live.
Yeah, but thank you very much for joining us either way.
Yes. Yeah. What are the chances of CSK winning? 101%.
Ahmad Ullah is saying, I too have picked KKR for today. Great.
SK is saying.
Vansh Jain is saying, Nikhil sir, do you remember me? Of course, Vansh. He's a regular watcher.
Oh.
They're family members. I remember all of them.
So it's time.
Yeah, two
Okay,
Mumbaikars bowling.
Amit has a question. In terms of percentage, what are CSK's chances of winning this game?
101%.
10%.
Siddharth Vishwanathan.
30% at
Ignore
most.
10%.
Huh?
30% at most. If you're really going there.
Shane Dias, just to let you know, disclaimer, is a KKR.
Shane bias.
Shane Bias.
That is the
Shane
scar.
bias.
See, he's been scarred. That's the
Shane
thing.
bias. But I'm not
Need
biased.
more
Two neutrals.
But
Two
we
neutrals.
are the two neutrals, and I'm gonna say it's 25%.
Thank
at
God
best.
neither of my teams are playing
25.
tomorrow.
25% at best.
I'll also give, 20-25%.
Oh,
Anyway, see, it's not CSK KKR playing, two Mumbaikars playing. Tushar
Aman
Mishra
Jaiswal-
and Ajinkya Rahane.
Ajinkya Rahane.
Aman Jaiswal, Pat Cummins in place of Mavi, of course. I mean,
No,
when
probably
Pat
not
is-
Mavi. Probably not Mavi. I think they might drop out.
No,
I
now
don't-
Umesh will stay.
And that actually is right.
They've only played 3 foreigners.
Correct. Yeah. No, Sheldon Jackson's
No, but
not.
I think the next game will probably make the decision easier.
But then
like
see,
this time.
yeah, Cummins is joining after 3 games, so we
No,
still don't
Saudi
know.
might be back after 1 or 2
Yeah.
games, right?
Sumanta Kumar says match will be competitive. He's asking us. We've already answered that. Only Siddharth here says
That it could be competitive.
No, actually, he's also saying not competitive because he's saying CSK is winning 101%.
Yes.
So all of us have decided not competitive. 3 of us have
No,
said
I am
that.
saying it could be a competitive game, but I'm saying KKR is winning it.
Sahil Arora, say hi to him.
Hi,
Hi,
Sahil.
Sahil.
He's
Sahil.
one of our
Hi.
regular watchers. He's saying, I'm so happy to see this channel grow because he's been with us for when we were 30 odd thousand subscribers.
Oh.
When Nikhil came along.
Yeah, since then, I remember his name.
Yeah.
Now we're touching 80. So
Can we see Ajinkya too? Hopefully for his sake.
AW is
Yes.
saying Deshpande is opening the bowling. Very interesting. Yes.
Yeah, actually.
As I said that he's been bowling really well.
Yes.
They could have retained Josh Hazelwood, I think.
On Mumbai deck, yeah.
They would have.
No, but they had 4 retentions, guys.
That's.
Whoa!
Oh!
Rahane played for.
Jinx. A
Yeah, I
jinx.
hope the jinx.
You know,
will-
I'm someone as a bit of a Rahane fan. I really want to
So
see
answer
guy
this
do well.
question.
Yeah.
Harshit Sharma has a question. Can we see Ajinkya 2.0?
I mean, you're playing him in his best position now. I think one of the major problems, and this is a bit of a slight at Delhi Capitals, they traded for him and then played him way out of position. And I never understood the trade because they had Dhawan and Shaw. I didn't see the need for him unless you were
nobody
using him
understood
as
that trade that
Yeah,
season.
absolutely.
Nobody did.
So you're playing him as a 3-4 where he's never done well in T20s, whereas in his prime, he was that person who could score 40, 50
That
minimum.
middle
And they had,
every
and they had
game.
Smith also.
They had the middle order,
they
just
had
a tuk
Smith
middle
also.
order.
I think maybe I don't know if
Shot.
Oh, what a
That's-
shot.
That's a
Look at
beautiful
that.
shot.
My God.
That's a beautiful shot.
That was beautiful.
Not as beautiful as Shane put it, but like the excitement.
I almost
don't
like-
know, Nikhil is also
my
like,
heart sank
what
with
just,
the
what just
excitement.
happened?
No, but seriously, Rahane's been through a lot.
Yeah.
We hope that he gets the
I
redemption.
also. I'm also.
Yeah.
Rahane.
I
Because
agree.
the guy is a class act as a
No,
player.
I love him. He's a great guy as well.
Yeah.
Great guy, also very
fantastic
calm,
guy.
doesn't say out like loud,
Yes.
like doesn't say much in the media, even if he's
And
pissed or whatever.
And come
I
on,
used
for
to-
Virat Kohli fans, come on.
Saransh,
He led you to the
Saransh
title
was
in.
practicing
Yeah.
Ajinkya. Show the replay.
He
na?
led you to the series
Yeah,
in
quickly come
Australia.
and show it to our family members. Come here. He was
Saransh
the-
is being Ajinkya Rahane. Come.
Quickly. show it. How
Yeah,
did
come
he?
on, go ahead.
Show Ajinkya.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Look at that. Look at that shadow batting. Steve Smith would be proud.
And,
No, Steve Smith would dance, bro.
Samurai.
And reaction.
Yash Upadhyay,
Ishan
say hi to Yash Upadhyay.
Hi,
Yash. Hi,
He just
hi,
wants
hi,
you guys
hi.
to take his name as in say hi. So that's
Okay,
great.
hi.
Yeah, Yash.
Aman Jaiswal, Shreyas 50 tonight.
If he gets to bat, sure. Possible.
Ahmedullah is saying he also thinks Rahane is going to do well this season.
If you're playing him as an opener and especially alongside someone as aggressive as Venki, he could very well be back to his best because he's not someone who's going to be taking the game by its neck from ball one. He's getting you 60, 70 runs.
Agreed. On that note, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to download the Gamezy app. We are all playing fantasy. If you're wondering
Yep.
what I look at on my phone,
No,
I
but
keep
today,
seeing what my
today
team
all
is.
of us are
Kind of down.
Because of Ruturaj.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I didn't have him as
But do download
Yeah,
from
not,
the
not my
descriptor.
captain as well.
But do download
Hey,
from the
two teams,
descriptor.
man. I mean, come on.
Don't forget the descriptor. And it is.
And Venki, you beauty.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
End the
Bye.
stream.
See
We'll
you.
keep talking. You end the.